Hello and welcome to a short playthrough with Himyar in Total War Attila. Just like I have done earlier with the Franks, this will be a one episode only where I try out a This is Total War campaign and play for about 2.5 to 3 hours and then edit the video down to about 1 hour. The goal is to lay a decent foundation for a successful This is Total War campaign, and if you're new to the channel or not familiar with the concept or challenge, This is Total War means that you have to declare war on every faction the turn you encounter them and never negotiate a peace treaty. So if you enjoy watching challenging Total War Let's Plays, I kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel and leave this video a like in order to support the channel. Moving on, Himyar have the cultural trait Desert Kingdoms, which gives us +2 to sanitation. We are immune to desert attrition, and we do have +15 in melee attack during desert battles, but we do suffer from fractured faith. Increased public order penalty for religious differences between EU religions, and that is faction-wide. The faction trait Desert Warriors. We do have +15 or -15% in fatigue for all units, and we do have the Married Dam. And I will talk a bit more about this particular one once we get into the campaign. We also have the Desert Saboteurs, stops foreign replenishment in regions where armies are present. We are playing the game or the campaign on legendary difficulty. Let's begin.
You are the lords of the Arabian Peninsula, inheritors of a proud tradition of Arabic kingdoms. Whereas once you vied for control of the lucrative eastern trade ports, eventually your martial supremacy bent others to your will and created a kingdom combining only the very best elements of centuries of development. Across the water, a threat to your kingdom blossoms. The newly Christian Aksumite Empire has lately become aggressive, and their friendship with Rome goes from strength to strength. Ensure their designs on your territory do not become a reality by striking first. Once they are subdued, think carefully about your state religion. Will you return to the roots of your ancestors, or uphold the Jewish faith to become a new chosen people?
So, Himyar, our opening strategy. First, a bit about economy, because we have this particular one, Marib Dam. Where is it? There. Which does give us some fertility and extra wealth, but mostly we have +30% from agricultural and animal husbandry buildings faction-wide. In addition to that, we have the bazaar, which gives an extra 5% from all buildings, but if we do get the food trader, we get extra 10% from agricultural and animal husbandry buildings. We are also going to change our way regarding religion. That will give us a penalty to public order, but from Judaism, being Jewish gives us a bonus to industrial ones. Going Semitic is going to give us an additional boost to agriculture. So with that, with all these things combined, we could make a massive amount of money from Arabia Felix. So we want to start converting this to a sheep block, and we also want to start getting the fields here to get rid of the infantry quarters, because honestly, I do want one eventually. But doing a This is Total War, we don't have the luxury thinking of any other infantry than basically spears. And we can keep these Bolta warriors for the fun of it, but they aren't particularly good either in my opinion. But so, in order to convert, we need to destroy this one, or simply convert it to the Himyarite one. That's what we will be doing. It's going to take us 2 turns. And that's pretty much what we can do here. Technology-wise, we are going for military first to get the desert spears. Then we are going to aim for here to get the food market. The food trader first, and then the food market. The food trader, we get that extra 10%, then we get 15%. Good. We also want to see here. Perhaps we should check. Well, it's not a bad one, but not a perfect one either. Research rate is nice though. And our other son is cunning, which makes him well suited to be a commander. Given that extra reduction in upkeep cost from the get-go. So, Amru, you should be the governor of Arabia, Felix, and get the... Where is it? There. Trade and industry. And mostly because of the last one. -1 to state religion per region in province. We should start moving you towards here. This is the first part I'm a bit nervous about. Getting across without being attacked by their main army and their fleet. But that should proceed. Okay. Let's recruit some desert levies, I think. Get one extra hurler unit because that should be sufficient. We are going heavy on skirmishers, and there's a good reason for that, because Axum they have some pretty tough units early on, they are very capable in dealing damage, melee damage. But they do lack armor, so that's why we are going heavy on skirmishers, because we are going to try to fight. Hopefully we are going to try to fight their main army in a siege offensively out in Adulis straight away. Alright, should also of course get these guys over here. Current province. Construction cost -2%. Want to get them up here. I think that's about it before we start declaring some wars. So we spend all the money. With a bit of luck, could actually get a small amount of money from these guys. Yeah, see about that. It's only 300, but at the same time, when you can't issue any trade deals, that every little piece of money is always greatly appreciated. Let's try it with the Sassanids too, just for... Of course not. Okay, let's try with Makran as well. No, low. Yeah, let's do the THISISTOTALWAR thing and declare war on every button. That was about everyone in one go. So being aware of other factions, there is the Tanukids somewhere around here, which could come in our path. We do have no Bashia here in Pakors. And we do have the Eastern Roman Empire, which we haven't discovered just yet either. But I'm thinking we are probably going to conquer, and we're not going to raise Ethiopia, because strategically this is a pretty decent place to stay in. We could defend the north here and then expand in Arabia Felix. Which comes first, that we'll see. It obviously depends on how the situation will be looking. We will also should expect Mazun and probably even the Lakhmids entering our territory in a few turns. So we need to recruit an extra general here. We don't need to do that straight away. So we can save a bit of cash that way in upkeep. Anyway, let's end the turn. Political obstruction. So let's issue the decree. Obscured, good. How does that look? Power balance 51%. We have 40% in control. Dominion 46%. So it's around here we want to keep ourselves. Alright, good. 17 units. Let's get you into the ocean. Should be able. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. So it's going to take us one turn to get across and another turn before we can lay the siege, I think. Okay, good. We are switching over to that. Should we keep the training grounds for now? Possibly. We definitely should start going for the, not the camel herd, but the horse breeder. Maximize that extra piece of money. And once we get that one, we will proceed with the second tier, because we do need that extra bit of wealth from agricultural buildings. That's the other thing. I don't think I mentioned that. So stacking all these bonuses together, we will be looking to make a lot of money in Arabia Felix. Lay ourselves a good foundation for survival, basically. Yeah, there's not anything more we can do this turn, actually, so let's just proceed. Macron making a move over here. It's only one ship. Continue. We are finished with that. 5,000. I'm just thinking, don't want to. I'm just hoping that they won't go for Eudaemon. This is a bit more difficult to defend. I'm kind of counting on their armies going this way and going for Safar, because main city with walls and recruited general, that we can hold out against pretty much. Yeah, let's get that one. I do like a bit of money. We'll keep the training grounds for now. Let's see here, this. Yep, there we want it to be. We are still on force march, so we won't be able to issue the siege, and we wouldn't have been to make it ashore if we weren't on force march. These guys are already here, which is a bit concerning. So that means they might attack us straight away. Anyway, let's proceed with the centralized authority. Yeah, we need to recruit. Anyway, we should get the mercenary honor, because I'm still hoping for the siege. And probably should get the mercenary spears then. Yeah, because this is enough. And more camel warriors. I would want some desert raiders, but you can't quite get everything, can you? There's a sign of any enemies here so far, which is also a bit strange. I would have expected at least one stack to show up by now, but that's good for us. Parthia is already destroyed. Illegitimate birth. Alright. Mercenary contract. Okay, extra replenishment. Oh, look at that. We have even have 2 stacks right here in Safar. Construction complete. The horse breeder. Should actually, before I forget, yeah, we are already here at the Semitic paganism. So let's convert. It's going to take us one turn to do so. Yeah, look at that. Religious differences up to -19. That's That's something. Alright, Amru, no, Hassan. You need to make your dad proud and defend Safar to the best of your ability. Let's get these guys. Not that I count on them being recruited directly, but and we need to get the mercenary stats here and forget about the Onager. We cannot afford that one. Increased battle speed, that we don't care about. Didn't we go for that one? Did I misclick? Anyway, let's start. Actually, we are going to get besieged here. We might as well wait with that and get the village here instead. That's going to take 5 turns. 45 in food. Yeah. And good thing they did not attack. They're actually at sea now. I mean, this is probably too good to be true. Alright, here we are, the first battle of this campaign, and a very important one for us to get a good start. Alright, let's start the battle. Assume that they should disembark and then move into the city. I just want to make sure that they do that and don't do anything stupid, which might just be the case. Interesting. Yeah, they are confident enough to go out and let us have it. We cannot accept that. You should get here. So we need to use our faction leader as well, probably. Let's get you here. The Onager. Get you there. We need to take a bit of initiative here, because their main force is coming here. If we could kill the general quite quickly, I mean, how awesome would that be? Then we need to act. Oh, shit. Oh, that's wrong. So you get here and being backed up by the Bolter warriors. How close can we go? We need to get them moving. There's a lot of camel warriors. Should definitely get all of you on flaming shot. Or the sea reach. Come on. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, right? Get him first. Okay, good enough. Don't you... No, don't you fight well. That's not acceptable. I actually need to send one of you over here too. Alright. Good. Just be standing still. Take them out. Go on, get him. Get him. Now you flank around now. Good, continue firing on him. Continue to move around. Oh no. Good enough. Oh no, 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 no. Intercept him. Make sure you swing in on him. They are soon disembarking. Honestly, too soon. Don't you fire now. Don't you fire at will. That's good enough as well. Come on. Here comes the general. Oh, shite. No, get you back. This is turning a bit too chaotic for my taste. Make sure you break him now. And honestly, you should get back. Okay, you reinforce him. This is an opportunity we cannot. Yeah, well, I will do so. Reshape. Now, we are very dependent on getting the general here. Forms the lines somewhere along the lines like that. German, yeah. You just get back. You can flank around. General, you're probably going to be needed here. Damn it, why aren't we killing General? He's still competent. Are you kidding me? Need to kill him. You stand around, it's only fling shots for us. Alright, move. Not you. Jesus, why didn't I put you on? You should fire on him. You should definitely fire on him. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, got them good. Oh no, he's turning. Damn it. We are committed, so we need to kind of stay with it. Come on. Gets him. Oh, they're soon dead. Soon dead. Good. Shift your focus. Stay on him. There we go. Now you get out of there. Need to get every one of you. Yeah, good. Get him. You should stop firing. You just get back. Let him deal with him. Gets that somewhere along the lines like that. Okay, good. That's fine. Could even use the general here to get those ones. Yeah, that's a bowman. Yeah, you're firing on him. Let's use him to get them. Send you in as well. You should be able to break them. They're wavering. Getting there. Come on. Okay, that's enough. Flank him and that should be done. Good. So now we have... we care of every one of them. That should be enough to be able... to deal with the towers and get the last remaining garrison. Let's get him some experience though. No, not you. I mean the general. Let's get him some more kills. Which one are the mercenary one? Not you. So let's use him. One of you even fled back here. Yeah, a bit chaotic. I'll admit that. Not fired well. Yeah, general will go and chase. Need to get you into position. How far is your reach? So what if we place you here somewhere? Oh, you tried. No, you're fresh. You're only wavering due to casualties sustained. And we have... how many were they? 27. We should get them as well. They're inside the settlement, so it doesn't matter, but we'll want to get a bit of an extra experience. Especially for him. Yeah, so just go and collect. How many kills did you get? 233. 54 heavy melee camp. Obviously, if you could get them. Make a run for it. You're soon here. Where is our faction leader? Alright. Collected a few more kills, right? Good. 4 shots left. That should be enough. Just need to take down that one. That one as well would be preferable. Of course, if we do it on this side, we avoid the other ones. So what I expected from this battle was actually having a slow go on the watchtowers, then taking down the main bulk of their army with our skirmishers. But yeah, we had to rethink this one. It was a bit messy. It's not over yet, but I have a hard time seeing us lose this one now. The flaming ones, let's try. Oh no, perhaps no. But fire damage. Stop firing. Let's just see if that is enough. Yes. It's on fire. Maybe not. No. Need to do one more. Let's actually try to do that one manually. Honestly, that one should have been a hit. Try to stay on the right. Oh, falling short. If needed, we do have the archers too. We shouldn't need. Nah, there we go. There we go. Alright, it's sufficient if only you have the whistling shot and you get the heavy shot. Now we have our opportunity to strike down the herders.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Yeah, that's okay. Good. There's some army loss penalty. Let's end it. Decisive victory. Very good. Yeah, I'm quite satisfied with that. A bit foolish in the end there. So, now's the thing. Could try and occupy it. And then go for the main city. I was thinking about just sacking it and proceed to the south. That way Nobasia won't get to us. But if we occupy this one, then we know if Nobasia is coming. So let's just... We need to move on straight away, so let's get the extra replenishment. Yeah, their fleet there. Abu Kariba replenished or ranked up. Public order. We are going for cunning. And that extra campaign movement range. I instantly regret a tiny bit to get the reduction in recruitment. At the same time, movement range is very good and authority is okay as well. Merge you and you to begin with. Let's get rid of you.
Are you ready to serve?
How many do we want to recruit? Yeah, definitely. Definitely one more. It doesn't cost that much to retrain them. Mercenary camel. Let's get rid of them. What about Adulis? What do we even have here? 24 in food. That's actually not too bad. Local industry, we can't afford to keep that. Oriental dogs does provide some income from commerce. let's do that so we know what we to go around with, so to speak. Alright, so we have been besieged. Okay, good. We are at Imperium level now, which means we could recruit more. We really shouldn't. Alright. Yeah. This is actually a good thing. But then just fortifying.
My lord.
Don't have these guys, obviously, but we do have these ones. What I'm hoping for is a quick siege, that they try to attack us quickly. Alright, demolition complete. Seasonal conditions, decentralized authority. So let's proceed with the trade customs. Bureaucratic reforms, yeah. Recruited, rank gained, Amru, and that's, of course, it's our governor. Research rate faction-wide, I think that's too good to neglect. I should definitely take that one if given. We get the cunning and extra public order there, so long term 5% is a good amount.
Command.
Oh, we have these ones, which means you won't be able to hold a duelist, but we do need to move on them. That could actually be a good thing if we can easily take that back straight away. So let's proceed to Axum. What do we have here? Only the desert winds.
At your command.
This is an easy fight, which I'm even going to auto-resolve actually. No need to do that one manually. And now we occupy.
My lord. Ready for orders.
The army ranked up as well. We have integrity and, yeah, of course, reduce the upkeep. That gets us on the right side again. We should probably get rid of the Onger at this stage. We could recruit a new one later on. Now we should expect losing a duelist to Axum. But that's a good thing, because that way we don't need to... That's the only thing they have left. If they reoccupy it, we could just go back in at the next end turn, take them down, and we have our first faction destroyed. Alright, what do we have here then? Small city, hunting grounds. Yeah, we have the furs here. And that's, we can, might as well keep that. So food is -1. We'll have a rebellion straight away, but that's okay. Would a taxing prevent it? No. But alright, so we should wait with upgrading here. Eastern Christianity. That we do not want. We want to convert to the altar of Ibex. Let that one repair itself. Windcatcher translates to the public bath. That we could keep. Infantry quarters. No, let's start dismantling that one. We need to get the bazaar here. Which one is the most profitable? It's probably this one we should get rid of. Even though plantation in all, we don't want to get disease everywhere, but if we need to choose on anything, we could wait with that one. And prioritize income, because that's what's going to make our war machine going. So by taking Adulis and Axum, we have found ourselves more enemies, of course. And Nobatia and Eastern Roman Empire due to Attila. And we have even discovered the Ghassanids and the Tanukids, which are very close by. So we will see. This is, we never know how they are going to act, but obviously we will find out and we will have to deal with it as we go. But now we have Axum and Adulis, so our next target should be to take down Pacorus and Nobatia. Let's just check so I haven't forgotten about anything here. Yeah, that's a long list. Yeah, of course, another governor in Ethiopia. Which one do we want to have? Tax rate or unit experience? So it feels like you are well suited for this. Yeah, accept. Rebellion in Ethiopia. But they did not take a duelist. We have the rebellion spawning there, and we have Nobatia entering with a full stack. So how should we approach this one?
Ready for orders.
Well, you have ranked up, so let's continue with that. We should probably, if we go with that extra campaign movement range, could we pick a fight then? No, we cannot. Do we want more? We want to get extra replenishment eventually. But I do have a feeling that we should boost our melee defense here. This is fairly interesting.
Ready for battle.
We set him up for an ambush. It's not much to... The chances are so small
At your command.
to get an ambush here. 35%. It is a possibility.
My lord.
I actually think
Lying in wait.
that's what we should try to do. We should get these guys, even if temporarily. Because what do they bring? Desert Tribesmen, Desert Levy. So they don't have the Desert Spears just yet.
Ready for battle.
I would want more cab, but we obviously don't have that. Could fill out with one more of them. That should be enough. So I'm making a tactical retreat here, because this could actually... We might not need to take both of these guys down. They might cancel each other out. Alright, let's continue with getting that altar of... I cannot do that yet. Yes. Let's forget about the desert herders. Let's forget about that one. And as before, don't have the money to work on that just yet. Still not attacking. Should wait. We really should wait.
Ready for orders.
We can't wait for too long either. Our wall strength,
Ready for battle.
not the most impressive one. Even if we recruit a general, we cannot sustain too many troops. Let's see what the odds would look like. It will look horrible. We do have the numbers to push them back, but not take them out in open field. So decline the attack. Let's not forget about the edict another turn. Are we getting on with this? Semitic paganism plus 1% only now, but Judaism went down rather fast. Military fervor, yes.
We fight for you, my lord.
Oh darn, it's what we should have here as well. So at this far into the campaign, I feel like I already done a couple of small mistakes. Haven't been 100% efficient. There's still hope, and we are not done just yet. So let's end the turn. Moment of truth. Well, he went for a duelist instead. Yeah, what result? So our plan obviously did not succeed. Mercenary commander, matter of the state. Let's see about that subject. Yeah, accept, ask for a discount.
At your command.
Mercenaries might be needed. So he should be tempted to push on here, right? Well, I would be. Still not right there. We need to get the plaza right in order to get the bazaar. Yes, we do want the plaza. We do want... Perhaps we should build the cavalry corral here, actually. In order to get some proper cav. We do have these, of course.
Ready for battle.
Do not have the mercenary honor, which is a bit worrying. Let's get him too. Let's proceed and attack. Yeah, they have quite a few of those family warriors. There is one difference now, though, that they have this still have desert levy. We do have the desert spears. I actually think we should take this fight straight away as well. We're going to encircle in the meantime. I can't quite make up my mind here. Well, I'm actually going to go for the plaza. As we do need to go for the food trader, we also need for the courthouse. This is where we find our public order buildings. That we do need, because the religious differences penalty is very devastating. Alright then. Let's go in and fight this battle. Heroic victory. That went very, very smooth. The only unit we actually lost, basically, was the legionary defectors, and that was intentionally, as I'm thinking we will disband them. But we took out the general and used our skirmishers to pick them apart one by one, basically. And with the shattered units, I tried to rank up our camels. So you can see these guys got 416 kills. All of them were from shattered units. So yeah, highly effective victory here. And let's just reoccupy it.
Ready for orders.
But Axum apparently survives.
At your
Should be able
command.
to... Can't just... Because it cannot, right?
Victory!
No. Right. Well, disband them. Save a bit of cash that way. So, Nobatia and Pacorus, they are basically beaten if we could capitalize on this. Not sure we can though, because I'm still a bit worried about the Cassinids if they... Yeah, they are already here actually. So they will certainly show up very soon as well. Yeah, they are basically dead, so yeah. We are going to take our chances in them attacking at the end turn here. I really hope they do, because I just want to defend this one. Oh yes, we are on. But I actually did not see Masun acting as a reinforcement. But this is still a winnable fight, so I'll do my best. Oh shit, this one was so close, guys. And it came with a cost. We lost our general, but not our heir. And didn't take out all of them, but they were basically beaten. So this was a highly successful defense. The general's bodyguard is insanely good. And look, no. Yeah, over 600 kills with our camels. Of course, a lot of them with shattered units, but not that many men killed for our desert spears. They were pretty much melted by their skirmishers. But yeah, I think unit replenishment is given. Right, the Sons of Marem. We should probably take Wakil. Yes, because I think I need to call it a day here. Mercenary commander, right, that's good. Okay, so let's see the situation. We didn't see the tech, no, not the Technukids, we haven't seen them either, but we haven't seen the Gassanids. They have obviously taken Yatrib, so we could expect a visit from them very soon. Blackmints is, as I said, pretty much beaten. Mazun retreated back. Just want to see what we got. Plus 10 when reinforcing. Alright. Raiding, that's the rebellion. And we finished that one. So let's continue for the food trader. And we got the recruitment, which is very much needed here. So let's see. Perhaps we could even take them out. All of these buildings are damaged. We are getting the second tier on the village. 27. Let's see, the religious difference is -16. The station -5. Yeah, the average difficulty level, and the military presence.
Ready for order. At your command.
And this rebellion could easily be crushed. But overall, I think we have done a pretty good job, I must say. So from where would I go from here? From where would I go from here?
We fight for you, my lord.
I would probably 700, so we don't make that much money. I think this needs to stay as a defensive force here in Safar. We could expect a visit very soon. But we have a very strong position here, especially now when we have recruited a bit of extra. We have the second tier settlement coming here. Our full stack, or almost full stack, is getting pretty decent leveled, and I leveled you up to 2 chevrons. You all saw that a minute ago. But you're down to 1. Well, that is annoying. And also these guys, yeah, they were pretty close to the second chevron as well. So that's a bit annoying. But overall, we took Axum and Atulis. Have we discovered any more factions? No, but we have a pretty long list. So it's definitely a This Is Total War campaign. I feel like the Ghassanids would probably go for Safar and not Adulis. Adulis can't defend itself until about 4 turns, and with the first tier, not even then.
Ready for battle.
I would try to use the momentum we got here to take down Obashi and Pakora so we can unite the province. Then we would probably be prone to continue up this road, because it wouldn't be sufficient just to raise Bernice. The Eastern Roman Empire would surely come down here either way. Or we could have set up a defensive perimeter here in Pacorus and level up Adolis, then recruit a general here and send our main army over this way. That could be a viable way as well. Let's see, how much money does this Arabia Felix make? Almost 1,800, which is very good. We are at turn 8, I think. So getting the food trader leveled this one up. Can't build any more farms, but getting another farm taking Omana eventually, and we would be well on our way. Taking Omana, we would probably afford. By then, we would probably be able to afford 2 wall stacks. One pushing here and one pushing east. Or 2 cooperating and setting up ambushes and stuff. But anyway, this short playthrough has come to an end. If you decide like to see a part 2, I might consider that, but please let me know in the comments down below if that's the case. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, have a good one.